Am I back? Am I back yet? Am I here? Am I back? Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading. Hey, Maria. From a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. From a haunted chick like me with really, really cute dogs. Did I get your text messages? Hey, Tatiana. Welcome back to the Chammy. If you just found me and I'm not live, skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading, maybe finds the Chammy when I'm not live. How are you, Tatiana? Let me look at your text messages. I was taking a cat nap. And the Spiritbox called me Sugar Bear. So there's only one person I call and chat that. So we'll see if she comes by tonight. So maybe it had a message for her or was telling me that she was going to come by. Because Sarah knows not to call me a Sugar Bear. I'm not your Sugar Bear spirit. Maybe your Care Bear, but not your Sugar Bear. Okay, there's your text messages. Yeah, I was deep in text messages with Molly. Oh yeah, don't worry, I'm keeping track for you, Maria. Yeah, we can get a reading. I got my blankie. Hope you got yours. So there's also free yes or no, how and when's tonight, because I got the new cards for that. So feel free to ask a yes or no question, and then I'll pull a how and when, and we'll just test them and see how it goes. Hey, Molly, how are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. I also really enjoyed spending some time with my darling Nikki today, using this clarifying love situations that was pretty interesting. So maybe we can play around with that tonight as well. And how are you recovering from that surgery of yours, by the way? How's that going? Okay. Rooney, why are you crying, baby? Y'all lay down and be good dogs. Okay, Maria, go ahead and resend the questions. I'm not seeing questions, actually, in the text, but I did see the story about the gym and the... Oh, Ruby, what are you doing, honey? Hi, sweetie. Come here, tater dog. Still doesn't look great, yeah. So send me a picture of it when you get a chance. I'm surprised you're not over there trying to protect your Princess Vespa. I'm so sorry you get those, Molly. I've never gotten those. I think that I've had several friends that do have that reoccurring problem, and they just can't help it. Okay. Yes, I see, Maria. Thanks. The dog's like, don't let go of me. Ruby, are you going to read the cards tonight, honey? Yeah, go protect your Princess Vespa. That was such a cute snuggle from her. My goodness. She's like, moving her little pom-pom tail. You're a silly dog. You know that? Oh, the dog is so funny. She looks like a little stuffed animal when she walks. Like a little stuffed Care Bear from behind. Oh yeah, that looks scary, Molly. God, keep a sock on it, babe. Keep a fucking sock on it. Are you cleaning it every day? Like at least with saline. Maybe put some triple antibiotic ointment over, just like a thin layer. Oh my God. It looks like it's in so much pain. But I'm pretty sure it's not that it's so much in pain as it is irritating at this point. Your skin looks really dry. Okay, I'm going to do Molly's yes or no question real quick. And then, hey, Veronica, it's nice to see you, sweetheart. I'm doing free yes or no's and how and when's. So if you want to think of a yes or no question, Veronica. I'm going to do Molly's yes or no. I'm going to do Maria's reading. And we'll just have some fun with these new cards. See where they take us. Hey, you be nice to him. Can you please help him onto the couch? Because the girls are being so mean to him.
Okay. Carry that water for me.
Okay, just 1 second. I gotta help my dad with something. Sorry. I apologize. I'm fantastic. Hey, you. Quit being mean to him. Here's your chew toy. Here's your cookies. Y'all be nice to each other. Are they being mean to you, sweetheart? You mean old girls. You mean girls. You mean girls. Come here. Come here. Go lay down. Go lay down. Wow, so it is quite literally a cold and rainy and windy night here. It sounds pretty cool. Okay, so Molly and then Maria, and then if anybody else wants to get a free yes or no, how or when, or how and when, let me know. Spirit, what does Molly need to know about her question right now? Hey, Ari, welcome back. Yeah, it's the dog growling at nothing in the back. It's a very pretty deck, too. I like it a lot. I took her already and put her in your room with her mental tree illnesses. Yes, I took her with her cookies, and she's totally fixated on them. She doesn't care about anything.
Poor Rudy's not around the blankets.
Is Ruby still being rude to him?
But she's simple in there.
Okay, as long as she's not being rude to him, that's all that matters. I don't think that's on. Don't worry about that. No, that's not on right now. Yeah, don't worry about that. He's fine. All right. Good night, Frank and Dad. Love you.
Love you too.
Molly, what was your question? I'm just going to scroll and look. Because I can't remember. Oh, any changes? Any changes for Molly coming? Spirit, any changes for Molly coming in the not too distant future? Any changes for her and her specific person? Yeah, that's what she wants to know, Spirit. I already started on the other question, Molly. It sounds like there's an ocean outside my window. It's really nice. Spirit, yes or no? What does Molly need to know about her question within regards to change between her and her specific person? See, that one was face down, so I'm not going to bother to get it. How and when, Spirit? So your card is yes. And I'll read you the card in a moment. I just need to get the how and when answer for you. Hey, Spirit, what's your name? So yes, there will be a wave of serenity, full of joy and charm. An unexpected chain of events tumbles over you. You are forced to open up more than you usually do and simply trust in your instincts. Peacefully accept yourself as infallible, and everything will happen as it should. So here's the how and when. It's such a pretty card too. It's so pretty, the butterfly. So how and when. So if yes, the situation is like wine. The longer the exposure, the more refined the taste. A confident sense of inner freedom and success soothes your taste buds as you enjoy a glass or two here and there for 1 to 4 months. As Benjamin Franklin once said, wine is constant proof that God loves us and wants to see us happy. So that's really something to think about, Molly. So yeah, it looks like there's going to be some wine tasting party happening in the not too distant future. That's going to be the change. Oh, good, Molly. You have a follow-up with the orthopedic surgeon on the 14th. That's good. Yeah, I'm excited about this new deck, too. Hey, Anne, welcome to the haunted house. Welcome back to the Chammy. Maria, I got your questions. So let's get an idea from what you need to clarify your situationship real quick, Molly. I'm just going to split the deck here. See what we get. We just talked about change, and you got the transformational card here. Through learning shift your perspective through learning to shift your perspective. You'll definitely start seeing that what you assume has no choice but to show up. I think it's also the transformation is a huge part of, growing up too. Okay, Maria, I've got your questions. Yeah, it's something that you've definitely needed to learn. It's something that I think we've talked a lot about in the past, but it's something that you have to be willing to want to really be invested in. It's kind of like when you go on a diet, you go on a strict mental diet, you practice being calm, practice finding clarity in yourself, practice. It's like when you used to be an equestrian and you practiced all that discipline that went into it. It's somewhat like that again for you. Only instead of you constantly focusing on the equestrian thing, you're getting to taste new foods through books and art and life. Wow, the rain sounds so nice. Okay, Maria, I'm just going to go down your questions and then we'll go through the whole story real quick. Maria, did you have a yes or no question? I can't remember. I got so lost in the sound of the rain. Here, we'll use these tonight too, Maria. Oops. We'll clarify some things about these questions. Did you have a good day? Did you have mostly? Of course you had a good day. It's Friday. What am I talking about? Jonathan. I don't know. I meet so many people. I don't know. I know several Jonathans. Did I enjoy working at Dunkin' Donuts? I mean, it wasn't bad. At least I wasn't doing the baking. I mean, there was cleaning. So was that. So I got tired of like cleaning. So I was like, I'm doing enough cleaning at the house. I'm gonna go work somewhere where I don't have to clean toilets. Looking for jobs where I didn't have to clean toilets was like super important to me. Did I have to go super fast? Well, you know, there's always a pace that you want to keep when you're working, depending on where you're working. Sorry. But I also used to clean houses for a living. I don't want to clean houses or drive people around again. It's just not something or drop food off. Like, no. Well, those are all very commendable and honest jobs. And people should give themselves a pat on the back for doing all those jobs. I've done them all. I'll admit I'd probably go back to Guitar Center if I could before getting back in the Uber. Or going back to the Dunkin' D. Hey, Catherine. Welcome to the haunted house. Spirit, what does Maria need to know about her specific person tonight? Hey, Country Love Homestead. Welcome back to the Chammy. Spirit, are you there? What's your name? What do you like to be called? Can you hear that lovely rain? Oh my gosh, it sounds so nice. I'm so glad that the lights didn't stay out too long. I'd rather listen to Dolly Parton. Okay, Maria. Let's do your yes or no question. Yeah. Yeah, I would much rather listen to Dolly Parton. I feel like country music nowadays is less desirable with that pop synth shit in it. Spirit, what does Maria need to know? Yes or no about her question? Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. Your autocorrect changed Stormy a million times before it let you send it. That's crazy. Wow, the rain sounds so cool. Hey, Metal Rain, welcome back. Thank you so much for your donation. So I wouldn't say with the last question that it's always a yes. And I'll read you that card in a moment and it'll tell you why. So now we're going to look at how and when. How and when, Maria. So she'll tell us maybe how this came about and when it started to take place. We'll just have to see what it says. Okay, so we'll start with the yes and the no question. So no, not all the time. Like, yes, they love the way you treat them, but not all the time. So new discoveries will affect the final result. Knowledge is power, but fate is fate. You only receive what you deserve, yet your desire to safely achieve a favorable result can still pilot you down a successful path. So have faith. Your situation is like, wow, a green apple. You must first allow the apple to properly ripen before sinking your teeth in. When the time is right, in 4 to 5 months, you can more safely enjoy the sweet taste of the healthy, juicy fruit. When the time is wrong, make it right. It's often just that simple. It's pretty deep. So in regards to the first question, this person does deeply care about you and want to take care of you and make sure that you are well taken care of in the Emperor card. But just to clarify, excuse me, this person's feelings, Dance of Souls. So you allow yourself to be vulnerable. Work with him instead of against him. Let him lead the dance. So you also have the Empress card as well, which was the energy behind the question in regards to what is coming towards you this week. For me, it's going to be painting my nails, and for you, it's going to be maybe seeking some advice. If you guys are going to be talking about the next step to go in your journey together, having insightful talks about nourishing your relationship and your journey together in the coming weeks. So in regards to anything that maybe this person hasn't had a chance to tell you. So Revelations canvas, which I think is interesting because maybe they're having revelations about themselves that they did not know yet existed, but they've always meant to tell you as they figure them out themselves. You know, like the world turns, we also know the world can end at any moment. This person does want to expose the truths that are deep within them, in their hearts, but just not everything all at one time on the same canvas. So yeah, I hope that helps, Maria. I'm just going to roll back through chat and see what I see. It's not a bad thing, Maria. Okay, I'm just going to cruise through the chat. See where my mind is. They fired you at Chipotle for being too slow. Did I have to go super fast? I don't think that I've never been to a Chipotle, so I don't know what it looks like on the inside, but I don't think from what I've seen of Chipotle and Dunkin' Donuts are like the same. In fact, Ari, Chipotle, from what I've seen, looks like it might be like a cafeteria food setup thing where it's like kind of like Subway. It's got like this line of food spread out, and people will just like pick out whatever they want and you put it on a plate for them. Kind of like a lunchroom cafeteria. Whereas Dunkin' Donuts is a little bit different. It's kind of like Starbucks. You're making people's drinks. You're getting their food for them. You're working a drive-thru. You know, you're working at a cash register. Oh God, I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. I don't even know what the fuck I'm laughing at. Oh, God. Please forgive me. I've been up all day. I've been working since the butt crack of dawn. Y'all got me tickled pink. Yeah, I was in a paid reading. And I think there's a couple of people that have some other yes or no questions, right? And I think that there's also another paid reading ahead of those people if Metal Rain is back. You missed 2018. So he likes how you treat him, but not all the time. Like it's not like it's a no. But the way the card reads, Maria, is that yes, they do like the way you treat them, but not all the time. So there are things they want to tell you about themselves, but they don't want to tell you all at the same time either. You couldn't possibly know everything at once or be told everything at once because then the relationship would just be boring and over. I think that your person keeps their own secrets, and that's good and healthy for couples to keep their own secrets and friends to keep their own secrets and people to keep their own secrets. Sometimes you have to keep secrets as long as you're being honest with yourself and honest with others. It's okay to have secrets. Laughter is the best medicine. No, Rain, what are your questions, dear? Let's do your reading. Yeah, I wish she would leave Gemma at home more often, too. Dogs belong at home on the couch. I mean, unless, of course, you're going to the park. Or you're going to Home Depot. Or you're going for a drive. And they have proper seatbelts. And proper car seats. Okay, I'll do another yes or no question. Let's see who else has a yes or no question. I don't think it's just that men are superficial. I think a lot of people are superficial in general. Yeah, I finished Marita's reading. I think that it's just more people are superficial. Sad to say it, but it's your country, love. And I guess I'll do that other person's card. I know that she left a question. Does the DJ know the depths of my feelings for him? No, I didn't see AEW Metal Rain, but I did see the back of my eyelids for a little bit. And I did watch Friday night, what is it? Friday night SmackDown. God, I'm over here looking for, yeah, I'm looking for your question, Miss Guzman. I'm trying to go back and look at all the questions, so there's just so much chat that it's not coming up. But I'm trying. There's just so much chat. I can't keep up with it. Okay, so hi, did my turn pass just asking? Okay, I got that one, but I just can't find the other question, dear. So you fell in love for the first time in 2018, Molly? Gosh, I fell in love every time I met a cute boy growing up. I could count how many times I've been in love. Oh, wait, here's her question. Will Alex Sag and I, Sag, end up in a relationship this year? No. If you have to ask that question, you'll not end up in a relationship this year. I don't need to ask the cards that question. But for fun, I will. Don't forget to like the live. Please like the live, everybody. There's 7 people in here, and I've got 3 likes. 3. Oh my God, did you hear the Spiritbox just say 3? Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to get your how and when card. And we're going to see what you need to know about Alex. How and when spirit, what do they need to know about that? Hi, Andrea. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you so much, everybody, for coming by tonight. Okay, you'll tell me when chat clears up, Veronica. Cool. So I'll read you your yes card, and then we'll look at what the card how and when says, okay? But if you keep asking tarot card, keep going from tarot card reader on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you'll keep getting the same answer. You have to even ask that question. It's not going to happen because you don't believe in it. You don't believe it. Oh my God. So here's how it works. You either believe in yourself or you don't. You either believe in your dreams or you don't. You either believe in your love story or you don't. You either believe in God or you don't. You either believe in the devil or you don't. You either believe in the rain outside or you don't. And the mind is a terrible thing to waste. So let's see what Spirit says about how and when. And then I'll read you both the cards so that you can go on with whatever the next scene is that you want with your love story with Alex. Yes, my house is haunted. All right, here's your how and when. How about you and Alex? Yes, that jingling you hear is the tambourine of good luck. It is soundtracking your stable ascent towards the pinnacle of success. Your intuition guides you in the right direction, syncing your position with both stability and prosperity. So here's your how and when card. Simple yet picturesque. What do you want the next scene to be? I literally just said that to you. The situation transforms your life with high concept ideas. In 2 to 3 weeks, you find inspiration from a warm, optimistic, worldwide view of art and nature surrounding you. The connection between the both of you now, okay? The connection between each of you is real, and you've never felt this more than now. So just let it blossom, let it breathe, have fun with whatever it is that you've got. Lady Guzman, now that you know that. And be here now. Be here now. He's your man. Okay, sweetheart. All right, let's see. What's the next yes or no question? I'm really having fun with these cards. How was my Christmas? My Christmas was good. You know, no major health issues with Dad, so that was a serious and awesome gift to have and receive. Ask, believe, receive. Let's see. I guess channel message from future from a loved one. Can that channel message be from my future self? Sure. Yeah, that's pretty far out, dude. Yeah. You just want a cute, tall, white guy all to yourself. But clearly that's too much to ask. But see, if you believe that it's too much to ask, I mean, is it too much to ask for a clean dish? I mean, I know paper towels is a luxury, but come on, Ari. Don't talk about yourself like that. I can't wait to hear your news, Veronica. So much fun. So, one, what will Ileana's response be when I ask her out in the next few days? All right, let's start your reading, Metal Rain. Ooh. Okay, so I'm doing the taco boxes a little different. Oh crap, I forgot to do a song for Maria, but I'll get it to her later. I didn't really get any messages with that tonight. And I don't always, anyways, with channeled messages. But she wanted hers through a song. But none came to me. I don't know if you're still there, Maria. Spirit, what does Metal Ray need to know about Ileana's response? What will the response be? What does he need to know about that tonight? God, those are really slippery cards. I have to put some cornstarch on them. Can I have clarification for this card, Spirit, please? Spirit, what does Metal Ray need to know about more options coming in? Channeled message for Metal Rain for Metal Rain's future self in the not too distant future. Did it just say Matt? Matt Man, if that's you, if you've got the night, touch the REM pod. Okay, regarding her response, it's a very interesting card. So these cards are called clarifying love situations, extinguishing doubt by having open communication. So that doesn't just mean on the phone, Metal Rain. This also means telepathically, spiritually speaking. I think that your relationship is deep enough with this person that you could very well find in her the response that you want just by even asking for it telepathically, because the truth will set you free. But I feel like she's a bit consumed deeply more than she's letting on. She may want to extinguish any doubts that you have. I feel like she might be feeling consumed to please you, take a risk, have fun, be more laid back, nice and easy than maybe keeping you in the dark. But she's always going to be this carefree, chaotic energy. It's not going to always be chaotic, like chaotic disorder. Because you can very much be an orderly person and still be chaotic in a good way. But other options, capricious. Caprice is an interesting word. Here it's saying something about children being involved or someone is being immature. In regards to the options, I feel like Spirit's kind of giving you a spanking here, putting you a little bit on the naughty step, because Spirit's saying you have so much good luck to look forward to. In regards to other options, sure, there's other options. Don't let yourself down. Don't let your inner child down by convincing yourself that that there aren't other options other than Ileana, when there are, very much so. So you had a secondary card also with the other options, which I find to be interesting. Eternal renewal. In the cycle of life, understanding breeds hope for what comes next. And that's so interesting because the Wheel of Fortune is very much about the cycle of life. As well as very much the World card can be as well. Now, you had asked about a message from your future self. I see goodbye as a channeled message for you amidst unclear paths and frozen moments. The hardest choice is leaving for clarity. And that's so interesting because I find that the Chariot being the energy behind this I see goodbye is such a profound message, because the Chariot is about having conquest, saying goodbye to that version of yourself that you don't like, being more of feeding the werewolf inside of you instead of the werewolf. I see goodbye as in turning your back on that which doesn't serve you. Conquest from your future self is telling you that that's really certainly what is very important right now for you, Metal Rain. No, it was not the tower, dear. There were no towers in your reading. Sorry about the commercial. Yeah, the third question was a channeled message from your future, not too distant future self in 2025. So I feel like it's saying, turning your back on the version of yourself that you don't like, or the many versions of situations that you don't like as well. Focusing more on you and spotlighting what's important to you in your life. Yeah. So probably, Molly, you've been working on your self-concept, putting a lot of your old habits away and putting them behind you. Putting that old version of yourself, Molly, that you don't like. You've been putting her back there instead of in front of you. It's just that simple. It's already happened. Ari, did you have a yes or no question? And Country Love, did you have a yes or no question? Because I'm just going to go back and look. But yeah, things will improve for you, Metal Rain, the more that you improve yourself, you know, with the clarity that you're looking for, the clarity in your self-care, your mental wealth, staying on that strict mental diet. Doesn't mean that you won't have a bad day. I think everybody has a bad day every once in a while, but it doesn't have to be bad every day. Yeah, I did like a combination of question 3 and channeled message because we ran out of time. And I felt like that was the only energy that was coming at me regarding that and how to get that question to you, dear. I know. I haven't done a yes or no for you yet. You can still get a yes or no question because I'm practicing with that new deck. And I was using the Love Tarot for you and Clarifying Love Situations deck I got today. Well, I'm probably going to go to bed soon. If anybody has a yes or no question, or Veronica, you want to tell me your story. I'm super sleepy. I'm ready to go night-night. I mean, I could just leave the lights on and go peace out, but then I'd miss you guys. Oh, really? You came back to empty chat? Sometimes going back out and refreshing it and coming back in helps. Okay, let's do a reading. What's your question, Veronica? What's your questions? I'm ready. I'll be right back though, because I'm gonna make a couple while you pay for your reading. Country Love, I don't know what your yes or no question was, but please put it in the chat again. I'll answer it when I get back. And Ari, I didn't see your free question, but I would love to do one for you too. You're happy for your dude's friend got a girlfriend? Dude's friend got a girlfriend. LOL. Yay. That's awesome. Oh my God, the spirit box said 3 again. What is up with that? Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. I'm just going to make a couple. So I heard that the Nosferatu film was not the romantic vampire film everybody was hoping it would be. But neither was the original one. Many people got hurt on the original set of the original Nosferatu. The actor was real weird. Count Scott Dracula working at Kroger. I'm not really following any vampire shits, but I will have to say that driving home from the market today, I saw the most terrifying thing. It literally looked like a werewolf in chunks on the side of the road. Like, imagine a man bursting out of like a werewolf costume or something. Like, it was just so weird. I couldn't tell what the hell it was. It just looked like the most gory scene from a horror film, and like the werewolf was splattered all over the highway. I was pretty upset. And its carcass had been dragged to the middle of the highway. Its tail was a couple of, like, an eighth of a mile down. I was like, God help me, just get me off this fucking highway, get me home. It was very upsetting. That motherfucker was big, whatever it was. Oh, you said subway. I started thinking about the creepy subways in Boston where all the vampires live. Does the manager at Subway I'm scheduling an interview with also know that the manager is... Excuse me. Spirit, yes or no for Ari? There's a zombie episode for Three's Still Company. Oh, that's right. That's what it's called, Three's Still Company. Spirit, what does Ari need to know, yes or no, about the question? No, it makes total sense, Ari. You know what? Veronica, what you just said about Kroger Dracula. I'm sitting here going, man, kind of hope that was Kroger Dracula in the middle of the highway, but at the same time, I don't want anyone to die, but I just know I don't want to die at Kroger. I don't want to die at Kroger. I certainly don't want to die getting eaten by a vampire. Do I believe in vampires? Maybe. Oh no, your cell phone died. Your cell phone died. Just like Count Scott Dracula. I didn't get too much energy on a song, Maria. So it didn't come to me, so I didn't channel it. Usually it just comes to me. It did not come today. Oh, wait, there it is. Give me a minute. And I'm sorry, that might sound cliche, but yeah, that's such a good song by Blondie. There you go, Maria. There's a song. Yes or no, Spirit, for Ari on her question. Let's split the deck and pick a how and when. So, Ari, regarding your question about the subway managers, it doesn't seem that they're a very aware person. So it says no. The ship of change locates the straight line within the chaos. Even the question was a little bit chaotic. You're welcome, Maria. The desire to boldly achieve your dreams attracts worthy opportunities and phenomenal resources. This level of luck is unparalleled. It is the fine line between progress and catastrophe. So circumstances unfold slowly for you with the subway thing, as they always do when ignored. So don't ignore, the red flags. Don't ignore the triggers, but also don't ignore the idea of getting your foot in the door too. I know you want to get a job that's stable. Using your business like rationalism, you flawlessly guide the situation in the right direction after 3 to 4 weeks. Your destiny is by choice, not by chance. So I hope that helps, Ari. Let me go up here and find your... Oh, excuse me, that's a long question. Metal Rain, pardon me. They're making a horror version of Peter Pan. I wouldn't doubt they're making a horror version of everything. Shit. Next thing you know, there's going to be a horror version of the Golden Girls. It takes place in the same universe as Way of the Blue Jesus fucking Christ, Blood and Honey. I've heard it all now. At least it won't be bad as that movie I saw called The Black Roses, where the guy paints in poo. Yeah, I got up and left during that screening. Yeah, I think we might have chatted the yes or no question for you, Metal Rain, off the screen. You want to know if that person's happy, Veronica? He kept texting you all day, Veronica? Yeah, what's up with making kids shows creepy? It doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, DJ know the depths of. Does DJ know the depths of Country Love's feelings for him? Thanks for. I was just thinking about your question. Thanks for repeating it. I appreciate that. This is not a tarot channel. I don't think they know the depths. Have you told them? Have you shared this with them? Let's see what the when and how is. What does Country Love need to know about the when and how regarding this person's depths of their feelings for him? So no, at this very moment, they don't know, but bright rays of hope break through at the most unexpected moments. You react decisively, with a sensation of self-righteousness and dignity. Only through this can you ever feel free and equal. This is universal. So if you need to think twice before acting, however, this cooling off period might take 3 or 4 months. Afterwards, you'll feel clear enough to go into the direction that you want, that feels that it will attract new perspectives for you. Successful results are thanks to your unwavering vigilance and mindfulness. You are strength personified. So, excuse me. So right now, while he might not know, or while DJ may not know what you're feeling for them deeply, Spirit's not saying that it will stay that way forever. Your strength and perseverance in expressing yourself You know, and even them maybe expressing themselves before you even express yourself. You know, it says, you know, there's a bright ray of hope that comes about at the most unexpected moments. So, express yourself. I feel like, you know, those cards are letting you know also that there's other prospects too in your love story. No respect doing too much too soon. What is too much too soon? What is too much too soon? I just want someone to tell me. I'm curious. You haven't said anything. So yeah, he doesn't know. It's okay to take your time with these things. So Spirit, what does Metal Rain need to know about their question? Will Sunday go as planned? Will Metal Rain's Sunday go as planned? Yes or no, Spirit? So Spirit says yes. Now let's see when and how. The card fell on the floor. Okay, at least it didn't fall too far. How and when, Spirit? How and when for Metal Rain? How and when? You're welcome, Country Love Homestead. You're welcome. Thanks so much, everybody, for coming by tonight and liking the live. Spirit, do you have a name you'd like us to call you by? Excuse me. Veronica, are you still there? I'll get the love situation cards out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, I'm split the deck then. So yes, things will go as planned on Sunday. That jingling you hear in the tambourine of good luck is soundtracking your stable ascent towards the pinnacle of success. Many people have gotten this card tonight. Your intuition guides you in the right direction, sinking your position in both stability and prosperity. So climbing the summit takes time and skill. The situation develops slowly over 2 to 5 months, but eventually provides fruit. Only the most unbridled desires and purposeful actions can ignite the fireworks. They are the fuse, and you are the match. So I hope that helps, Metal Rain. Did you hear Rick or Vic? Rick or Vic? Can you say that a little bit louder, Spirit? Rick or Vic? Oh, thank you, Maria. Thanks for letting me know. I really do appreciate y'all's opinions on my readings. Okay, Veronica, what was your question again, dear? Excuse me. You just wanted to ask about your friend's new girlfriend, or let me go up here and look. I should have put my humidifier on. Now it's like too dry in here. And Wanted to ask how Vampire Boy now feels with the situation and that his friend's pretty okay. Do you mean you're in his situation or his friend's situation? How does he do feel about? Okay. His friends and ours. Okay. Hi, Spirit. On my knee. Yeah, they're very consumed by it. Almost jealous. Unhappy little bunny. Wants a new girlfriend too. Masked realities. Such an interesting card. Beyond posing facades and cover-ups, dare to unveil the truth hidden beneath. And that's really truly what this person has been. It's been evoked in them today. The energy behind that is the reverse sun. They feel quite in the dark. They want to feel that excitement again that their friend is feeling. They feel kind of just unbalanced, but absolutely consumed. You know, they've got some doubts in their own relationship that they would like to extinguish regarding their relationship that they're in, the kind of relationship they want to be in. They're consumed by that as well. And they know that it's only going to be a matter of time before communication opens the clarity and the answers to all that. Well, he probably can't keep them long because his self-concept may be poor. You know, he may even feel that he may even be picking up that people feel that he might be a loser in that department. So he believes that maybe he is one, even if he isn't. You see what I'm saying? Sounds like it just said Rick. Slick Rick. Slick Rick. Hey, Spirit, what's your name? Do you have any other questions, sweetheart? Excuse me. Oh gosh, Jimmy Hart. No, it's cute. It's cute. Confirmation that, yeah, and you know, nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. So if you're feeling this, you know, it's almost more important what you are feeling, what you are picking up, what you are channeling. It's okay for that person to want to have the urgency to have confirmation. Spirit, what's your name? Can you tell us your name, Spirit? Okay, let's find out. Bound by demands. Stifled by expectations, it is time to redefine limits and reclaim freedom. Fate's crossroads. In a weave of chance and choices, find the path to having legacies. It's almost like the person felt more freedom to express themselves to you today, Veronica, about their excitement and joy and wanting to share that with you. Hi, Sin, sure. Doing free yes or no's today. That's probably just lit up because I just lit up. I just moved the chair and everything. So do you have a free yes or no, Veronica, that you want to ask? No, that was not a paid reading notification. It was a email notification. Spirit, what does Sin need to know about their question? Okay, I'll get to your question in just a moment, Veronica. Yep, you did. But when you heard yours go through, you heard the email come through that told me and the little coin sound that comes through on Cash App. So I knew it would be no, Sin. And the reason I know is because you're having to ask. So I'm wondering about the kind of wobbles you're having. It doesn't mean that you can't work it out. Just right now, the energy is saying no. So I'm also going to check how and when. Excuse me. And then I'm going to read your cards to you and let you know what they say. So just by you asking shows your doubt. How could you doubt it? What's happening? You need to really start assessing what is happening that's making you feel doubtful. What has someone said, or what has happened, or what have they said, or what have you told yourself that makes you feel doubtful of the romance and the romantic relationship you want? What is romance to you? What does romance look like to you? How does it feel to you? You know, not everybody is as overly romantic as we'd like them to be, even though they might enjoy it. Does that make sense? Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, quit it. Just stop. Just stop overthinking right now. Okay, so will you and this romantic stuff work out? No. Behind every peak climb, there will always be another peak to conquer. The way is open, but the fog of uncertainty has not yet lifted. Not until the wind of change injects you with the bottomless energy needed to ascend any mountain. No mountain is too high. No problem is too hard. A friend of mine who is an African wise man once told me I could move a mountain with a cup of water, and I didn't realize what that meant until many years later. I wish I had figured that out on my own sooner. But now here's the how and when that you need to know about this no question. So persevere for the next 4 to 5 months. All your efforts aimed in creation and growth will bring you a delightful prize. You have an incredible gift for relationships, which never fails to invite harmony and success right into your lap. So I feel like these cards are saying, look, you can have what you want. There is a reality of what you want with this Jaden person. But, it's just like, what are you telling yourself? I know he's focused on his goals. Let him be focused on his goals. Because if he's focused on you all day, he's going to get bored. A lot of women want their men right there. And you know what my kind of love is? The kind that leaves me alone. Just leave me the fuck alone. I'm just being sarcastic, but still. Do you see what I'm saying? I am not a needy or codependent person. I've literally had to teach myself how to ask for help. It doesn't hurt to ask for help. It doesn't hurt to ask somebody what they want. It doesn't hurt to ask somebody, hey, can you listen to what I want? And let's work work together on how to operate around this stuff. Yeah, don't be focusing on his goals. Let him focus on his goals. You focus on your goals. But it never hurts to have someone special to help you with your goals, too. So, ask if they need any help with those goals. Ask and seek if they can offer you any help with yours. Because, see, men and women, they don't build their chemistry up the same way women do with each other. Okay. So when you got two guys together and you're starting to wonder why they're having a bromance, it's because naturally together men have conquered so many lands using their own vasopressin together to conquer the things and work on things to make things better. So when a man and a woman can do that together, it can create a bond between two people that can last forever. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Many people will just waste each other's time, but you know what you want, so build upon it and find out if this person's a builder or a grower. They might be just somebody who's a grower and not necessarily a builder. They might also be someone who's not any of that. They might just be a user. They might just be, I don't know, you would know more. Patience. Patience for what? You gotta ask questions, man. You know, you want to still be feeling this way in 3 weeks, 3 months. It can turn into 3 years. It could turn into 3 decades, and you're still going, is this ever going to get romantic? Just go out and buy the flowers, put the candles on, throw some glitter on it, and fucking make it happen. Like, what are you waiting for? It's only love in the way of things. So just move on. No! Like, I'm literally, the cards have told you what you need to know, and what I'm telling you, suggesting as my own personal, from my own personal experience, from my own personal notebook of love. The best thing to be doing is asking where you guys want to be in 3 months, 6 months, a year, and see if it adds up. If it doesn't, keep looking for someone that it adds up. If it doesn't add up, then. But you can't sit around wondering what someone's feelings are all the time. You got to show them. You've got to tell them. You've got to think about what it is you're telling yourself about you, them, the situation. There's nothing outside of you to give it to you but you. There's nothing to change but self, Sin. It's okay. You're not the best with feelings. That's all right. Not everybody is. But I'm pretty sure if you took a hammer and slammed it down on your thumb, you would be. So I'm not asking you to do that within regards to this situation. But it's kind of like that's what you're doing to yourself anyways. Because you know what you want. But what is the one thing you're afraid of the most? That they're going to reject you? That you're not going to have a commitment? So what if they don't want a commitment? Enjoy what you have. I don't know what romance and commitment looks like. Are you afraid they're going to break up with you because you want romance? Well, then, if they want to break up with you because you want romance, I don't think that's the person that you need to be romancing the stone with then. I don't do cheating questions, Randy. You should just ask your wife. If she's talking to other guys and being honest, it's one thing. If she's talking to other guys and not telling you, then that's pretty shitty. Sorry, dude. So you're in one relationship, sort of. So what you have is you have your relationship over here, sort of. So it just sort of just stays there. It sort of goes forward, but then it sort of takes a few steps back because you're sort of just there in it. Before the penis goes in the vagina, would you be saying the penis hasn't gone in the vagina yet, even though the penis had been in the vagina yet? If this card had the moon on it instead of the sun, you'd be like, yeah, it's the moon. You'd never doubt it was the sun. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so what happens is you start to overthink, and then this person picks up on your overthinking, and then they start to overthink, and they start to get overwhelmed and love bombed by your thoughts. And then maybe you don't hear from them. Or maybe telekinetically and telepathically, they're just worn out because you've got so many feelings of being more afraid of breaking up than being afraid of, lighting some candles and taking the man by the hand and telling him where to stick it. I'm just trying to make you laugh, but you know what I mean? You don't have to always keep your head clear. You can manifest exactly what you want, even with the head full of garbage. I mean, look at the presidents of the United States of America, okay? So, I feel it's kind of silly for people to say you have to keep it clear. You have to know what you want when you manifest. No, it's simple as what you assume has no choice but to show up. It's just science. So what do you assume? That he's going to break up with you because you want more romance? And that is not the romantic partner you want. At least I don't think. I mean, unless you're kind of into that thing, unless you're kind of into, someone degrading you,
Like, because that's like your kind of thing. Like, maybe that's something that you guys do. Like, that's romance to you, BDSM, and degrading each other and making each other feel horrible, and then coming back together and like making each other feel good through whatever fun and twisted things go on during that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know. Like, what I'm trying to say is that being afraid of breaking up because you want more romance kind of just makes me want to cry. Okay, no, I don't do cheating questions. I literally don't do those kind of questions, Ron. I just told you 5 seconds ago. Maybe you should go ask your wife if she's talking to other guys. Okay, if she's talking to other guys and she's being honest about it, fine, whatever. But if she's lying to you about it, that's not cool. I just don't do questions like that. I'm sorry. Keep me updated, Sin. I'm here for you. You're not alone. I don't think that your person's going to break up with you just because you want more romance. I think that that's just something that someone somewhere made you feel is what you deserve when you ask for romance. I don't even know what romance is to you. So, I mean, romance could be a good spanking to you. You know, whereas with me, you know, peel me a strawberry and feed it to me. I'm kidding. Just trying to make you laugh once again, Sin. But look, really, what is romance to you? What does that look like to you? That's something you need to be discussing with the person that you want to have romance with. You know, if romance is putting a blindfold on and riding a roller coaster together while you hold hands, great. If it's sex on the beach, great. If it's getting pissed drunk and watching a meteor shower, great. Just have fun, whatever you do, okay? That's romance. It's fun. Yep. And fun. Yeah, totally, absolutely, Veronica. It's supposed to be fun. Yeah, you can ask another question, Ram. So asking about her feelings is paid readings only. So do you want me to ask if she felt good about the voicemails that you left her tonight? Or do you want me to ask? The only question I'm doing here for free tonight is a free yes or no question. So asking me to tell you about her feelings is a paid reading only. So I'm just going to ask what you need to know about her feelings. Does she have good feelings about his? Well, first of all, did Rand's wife listen to the voicemails that Rand left her tonight? So it looks like, yes, she did read them. I mean, she did listen to the voicemails. So, I mean, she's aware of the voicemail. So Spirit says, get ready for a series of amazing coincidences. They come from nowhere, but the result is what makes your life so sensationally rich and rare. Your special vibrations attract special events, as they always have. So the upcoming events in your life turned your mind upside down in the next 4 months. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. Adversity often breeds some of your most inspiring insights. It also serves as the trigger for a new life cycle. No change happens without friction. So be good to yourself with your thoughts. It doesn't always have to be a shit story. with a yellow brick road of piss. You know, and just because your wife is talking to other guys doesn't mean that she's having sex with them or asking for dick pics or doing anything wrong with them. She might just be playing video games with them online or something. I'm not picking up a whole lot of energy from her, though. But I hope you find the courage to find out what you need to know. I really wouldn't advise asking a tarot card reader. I would advise asking her. You really need to ask her. So it's okay to be overstressed. So you really just need to ask her. You know, you just want her to be honest. You don't want to be mad. You know, you're not trying to be mad at her or start fights. You're just trying to be honest. You know, are you talking to other girls? Be honest with her. She's talking to other guys. Be honest. People need people. People need friends. It doesn't mean that, you know, fuck them. Pardon my French, YouTube. It doesn't mean that it will lead to romance. It doesn't mean, you know, but since a lot of people don't have any morals or, yeah, Spirit's like, nah. You know, and lots of people like to live out their shit stories. You know, a lot of shit stories happen more often than not. And, you know, so what do you want the next thing to be? You know, what do you want, Brand? That's what you got to figure out. And then you got to go to her and you got to tell her. Ask how she wants to operate around it. You know, if she knows that, you know, you don't want her talking to other girls. I mean, other guys. Shit, maybe she's talking to other girls, dude. But you know what? Y'all need friends. So I would hope that y'all are talking to as many awesome people out there and getting to know as many awesome people as you can together as a couple or even separately. People need friends. Can't sleep. Join the club. Join the club. Spirit, what's your name? Spirit, what do you like to be called? But it just might not be possible for you to be the only guy in her life. She might have a job. There might be other guys at work she has to talk to. She might have guys in her family that she needs to talk to and has a relationship with. There might be men in your family that she has a connection with, a relationship with, out of respect for you because you're all family. But I do understand what you mean by you want to be the only romantic partner in her life. So, you know, if this is something you have to question with your wife, then, well, maybe God has a whole new bride for you or something, because I can't imagine why a man would have to put themselves through that, or anybody really. You know, and it's okay to feel insecure too. Maybe you're just feeling insecure and you just need to go talk to your wife and say you're feeling insecure, and it's okay to be insecure. You know, it's okay. We all get insecure sometimes. You just need to maybe go tell her how you're feeling. It's okay. It's okay. You should be able to tell your wife how you feel. You should be able to you should be able to be vulnerable around your wife and or your partner, and have the confidence that you can be vulnerable around her without her emasculating you. I'm sorry you're not speaking. That sucks. But you can change it. You really can. Sorry, the REM pod probably went off because of me. So how go back to a time when it felt good, like you could remember what it was like to talk, and you enjoyed talking to her, and she enjoyed talking to you. I know, wasn't that Apple reading interesting, Maria? You know, with me, like, I'm not married or anything. I'm married to my music, but you know, I feel like, you know, I didn't have parents who were like, well, you can't talk to this one and you can't talk to that one, or else you're being a bad wife or a bad husband. But they were always so honest with each other. I couldn't imagine like getting married and you're like not, and you're dishonest with your husband. I mean, unless of course you're trying to plan a surprise birthday party, which can often turn into a mess too. All right, Metal Rain, thank you so much for your donations tonight, and thank you so much for coming by. Sweet dreams when you get there. Good luck at the dentist. It'll be awesome. He's so afraid to be honest with himself about what he wants. Yeah, and that can get like really exhausting for someone. So let's change it. He's exhausted with not being honest with himself about what he wants. He always knows what he wants now. What he wants is Veronica. When we're on good terms, we communicate fine, but when she made there's no talking, it's stressful. Okay, so like she's pulling the bullshit, don't fucking talk to him. Emasculate him by giving him silent treatment. Bullshit. Yeah, that's abusive. Hard to stay sleep or stay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe right now no contact is okay because the whole situation might trigger you right now. You know, you might be wanting to focus on you and think about what you want instead of what you don't want, and get more into the idea of thinking about what you want, how it would make you feel if you had it already. Yeah, and the more you say and no contact, the more you'll feel no contact, the more you'll get no contact. Yes, you're right, Veronica. He's your man. He's your man until you say he's no longer your man. Sorry, I just look at my friend on Discord. You're waiting for him to just go up to you already? And what? Bite you on the neck? And does she not respond? Yeah, that version of her sucks. Good night, Maria. You just bite him back. Jesus, dude. What's your house exploding for? Yes, I troll you. Yes, troll. Rawr. I'm the Goblin Queen. Guess my friend's house blew up. Poor. Hope the cats are okay. Yeah, maybe best that there's no response right now. It's not the end of your love story, Rand, but you've got to understand that you're the beautiful creator of your love story. So what do you want? Have fun enjoying what you want in your love story and think about what you want, because it's not impossible. You want to be with your wife. You want to talk to her. Go see her. Ask her what she wants. Tell her what you want. Ask how she wants to operate around that. There's no point in being married if you ain't gonna be married. So decide what you want. Find the ones you want to spend the rest of your life with, because life is short. Okay? And life is precious. So let's go ahead and do a free collective message, and then I'm going to go ahead and get on out and move on down the road, because I've been here for almost 2.5 hours. It's been so much fun practicing on the yes or no cards with y'all tonight. Having a little fresher upper. Veronica, did I do your free question? I can't remember, but Spirit, I just want to pull an extra card real quick for Veronica and for Round real quick. What does just clarify the love situation with Veronica and her person real quick, Spirit. So some faded rebel. Sorry about that, Veronica. So faded crossroads. Fades crossroads. Wait, where's the right card? I'm gonna just 3 cards came out. I'm just gonna shuffle again. Spirit, what does Veronica need to know about the situation? Clarify the situation in regards to Veronica and her person. Hidden thorns, Veronica. Look beyond the romance to discern true intentions. Look beyond the romance to discern true intentions. Spirit, what does Rand need to know about their wife and them? Can you give some insight on the love situation there? Clarify it. So, wild at heart, a desire for freedom leads to running away again. Yeah, I feel like the best thing for you right now is just to focus on what is serving you, Ron. The more you work on your self-concept, the more you work on your heart, on your joy, the more you're going to attract the people you want in your life to share it with. Should you be scared? Nah. But then again, you're talking to someone who's not scared of anything, so. You know, once you die and come back, it's kind of like, that's it. All right. It's really nothing to be scared of, but your thoughts. So be careful with your thoughts. Okay. Let's also do a free collective message. Spirit, is there something you want us to know from the yes or no deck? Is there something you want us to know, Spirit, from the yes or no deck? What do you want us to know from the yes or no deck? There's no such thing as try. There's only do. You wouldn't try to pick up a pencil. Spirit, is there anything you want us to know about? Spirit, any special messages from the yes or no deck for us? Spirit's like, no. See what else cards say for when and how. Well, maybe you should talk to your doctor about that. So here's what Spirit needs us to know. Spirit, is there something you need us to know right now? Spirit says no. And we keep getting this card. What is up with this card all night? Sweet victory. Mountains that stood in the way of your cherished goals are crumbling. Regardless, all resources must be used. The situation still requires perseverance and the unorthodox ability to stay ahead of problems. It is the foundation for any success. Read that again. So, Spirit, is there anything that you need us to know right now? No. Sweet victory. Mountains that stood in the way of your cherished goals now. What are your cherished goals? So you want to be happy, healthy, harmonious marriage, Ron. Veronica wants to be in a happy, harmonious relationship with her guy. So mountains that stood in your way of your cherished goals are now crumbling. Regardless, all the resources you have must be used. The situation still requires perseverance and unorthodox ability to stay ahead of problems. So what does that mean? Staying on your strict mental diet. You know, focusing on what serves you, working on your self-concept. Self-love is self-care. Okay, and that's going to be the foundation of love and trust for you to start building upon again for your success in whatever it is that you want. Spirit says the growing clatter of hooves from the horses of luck is heard in the distance. Fast and fortunate changes into your life in 2 months. This is a thanks to your unstoppable willpower, which is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. And, you know, the strict mental diet is like that as well. And figuring, you know, taking the time to do the mental work on figuring out what is it you're feeling, what is it that's happening. You know, there's nothing outside of you to give it to you but you. Nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. There's nothing to change but self, really. And so many people want to say, but I cannot control how someone else treats me or feels about me or decides what they're going to decide for me. No, stop giving away your power. Take your power back and start focusing on what serves you. Start focusing on what makes you happy. So you want your family to be happy and at peace. That's a good place to start. So start asking them how they want to operate around that. Okay? That's a good place to start, Ran. You're welcome, Veronica. Thank you. So I'm going to take my Greek statue to bed. And I'll be back tomorrow. All right? There's nothing to change but self. And the more that we focus on what's within as without. So what's going on within us, we're going to keep seeing it reflect back to us and others in our work, in our love story, in our life story, in our everyday story. Okay? It's just like your inner compass. Like, if I said that this was a zebra on the card, you'd be like, no, it's not. It's butterflies and the Tudor rose, if you're incredibly aware. And it really is literally the Tudor rose. But if you're not in touch with the fact or aware enough that is the Tudor rose in blue and white instead of red and white, you might think it's a 4-leaf clover. Okay, but still, there's some butterflies on the card, and you're not going to say, no, that's cockroaches on your cards. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you're welcome, Ran. Keep me updated. We're here for you. It's 222-43. Good night, everybody. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Kalanikta. Sweet dreams. Good night.